There was another man living in his house, but he had never noticed. That man had been hiding behind him all along. Even when he hugged his wife, the man was part of it too. Yet he remained completely unaware, thinking the strange feelings were just his imagination. Little did he know, the man had already been living in his home for 2 years, coexisting in a twisted three-person world. It wasn't until he noticed changes in his wife. After she returned from a trip to Southeast Asia, she seemed like a different person. Her voice had deepened like a man's, and she grew increasingly resistant to intimacy. When he confided in his best friend, his friend suggested the unthinkable. Maybe his wife had undergone gender reassignment surgery, especially since she had cut her hair short, and started dressing in a more gender-neutral style. His suspicions grew stronger. So, one day while his wife was out, he searched the house for evidence, only to discover his razor had been used by someone else, and in her luggage were men's underwear. Just as confusion began to consume him, his wife suddenly returned, and told him to sleep in the guest room, saying she needed to talk to her best friend. Watching how tenderly she comforted her friend, the husband felt more and more unsettled. It reminded him eerily of how a man would dote on a girl. The next day, he prepared a surprise for their wedding anniversary, only to find the house empty. The shower was running in the bathroom, but when he turned it off and left the room, the faucet turned back on by itself. Thinking someone might be hiding, he bent down to check beneath the sink, but found nothing. As soon as he turned to leave, someone silently walked out of the bathroom. Later, while dozing off on the couch, he woke to see his wife coming out of the bedroom. Only then did he realize she had never left the house at all. Still shaken, he went to prepare dinner. When everything was ready, his wife told him to pour wine into a third glass. Confused but compliant, he did as she said, but during the meal, he noticed her constantly staring at something behind his back. When he turned around, nothing, but the moment he looked back, he saw the third glass had been touched. Right after, he felt the chair beside him move. His wife scolded him for overreacting, so he tried to relax and raised his glass in celebration. That's when a shadow appeared behind him. It was his best friend. It was all a setup. He and his wife had worked together to manipulate his thoughts, plant doubt in his heart, and ultimately drive him mad, until his own paranoia destroyed him.